Now, force equals mass times acceleration. In this video, I will compare just some random blows in our demonstration of speed to Donnie Yen's demonstration of speed in the radio station booth, it looks like, or some sort of interview, and on stage. Okay, keep in mind that I'm covering this distance. He's covering more about this distance, especially because he's using trapping techniques. Again, force equals mass times acceleration. The main theme to martial arts is speed. If you cannot stop somebody from stabbing you, especially in a vital place that they've trained time and time again, as I've demonstrated before several times in videos in the past, precision striking, dexterity, what have you, then you will lose. You also need agility. You need to not only be able to dish it, but to block and avoid it. Without further ado. So I just showed you how I beat Donnie Yen at the punches. And I'm very competitive with the kicks as well. So to give you an idea how these noteworthy superior skills play out in sparring, being performed by a Christian warrior, I'll do a little quick routine for you, give you an idea. Strength back.
It's a secret society few have ever penetrated.
If you open your mouth about our business, you're through.
In one of the...
If we have to, we'll come right up in the warden's office and kill you on the warden's desk. And it doesn't matter. And if the warden gets in the way, we'll kill the warden too.
Today's Christmas, and you people buying new things for yourself, laughing about how many more will have to suffer, and many more will have to die. I'd like to remind you all that I'm not necessarily fighting for credit. I'm not fighting to be cool. I'm fighting for honor. And because there's so much trouble in the world, it demands that I resist evil. You blasphemous heathens. You indifferent scoundrels. Your sophistry knows no bounds. Just want to point out that wasn't really a bald spot in my head, okay? Just the way my hair was from putting on the gas mask earlier for a different clip.
For thee, my Lord, for thee. Power hath descended forth from thy hand. That our feet may swiftly carry out thy command. We will flow a river forth unto thee, and teeming with souls shall it ever be. In only part we fill his spirit of sight.
Dear Lord, you know I have faith in you. You know my intentions are true. Forgive me for my militant stance. I couldn't let suffering persist and watch the devil dance. When I raise my flashing sword and my hand takes hold on judgment, I will take vengeance upon mine enemies, and I will repay those who haze me. O Lord, raise me to thy right hand and count me among thy saints.
When I whet my flashing sword, and my hand takes hold on judgment, I will take vengeance upon mine enemies, and I will repay those who hate me. O Lord, raise me to thy right hand and count me among thy saints.
RT poll shows Americans becoming less religious, especially young adults. Now listen to who's saying what. You always know who the enemies of Christianity are by who's taking advantage of their misfortunes and who's aggressively attacking them when they're down.
Turns out, every year for more Americans, it's becoming merely another time for sales and partying rather than a religious date to celebrate. A recent study showed a growing number of adults nowadays neither believe in God nor affiliate themselves with any religion, while atheist societies in the U.S. are experiencing a boom in new members.
Since the proliferation of the internet, we now all have access to dissenting views on everything. You look at the Jehovah's Witnesses, their church has inaccurately predicted the end of the world over 12 times now. It's a fact they try to hide. And now we can all see that, and they're kind of hating the fact that information is out there and just a few keystrokes away.
See how they use irrelevant arguments to attack religion in general? Yeah, Jehovah's Witness, one random sect out of how many? And you look like a sicko with your little haircut. You look like your typical LGBT atheistic Satanist, but we won't get into that.
According to the Pew Research Center, if older generations of Americans still seem to keep strong religious ties, the millennials, especially those born starting from the early 90s, are moving further away.
There has been a suppression of Christian values in the society. Really, it's a contest of worldviews. Biblical worldview from the church versus a secular humanist worldview from the secular society. And the young people have not been hearing the biblical perspective for a long time unless they are active in a Bible-believing church.
The same research center found out non-believers now make up nearly a quarter of the population. Perhaps a troubling signal for a nation built on and controlled by Christian values. Igor Piskunov, RT,